Probably the single most frequently asked question we get at Subaru City is about these two cars, what sets them apart, and what similarities they share. Both of these cars share many features, from eagle-eye inspired headlamp design to capacious passenger seating. They've both got cavernous trunk space, so you and your passengers can take whatever you need on your next adventure, and both feature standard Subaru symmetrical all-wheel drive, for extra peace of mind no matter what Mother Nature has in store for you. The Forester and Outback both have 8.7 inches of ground clearance, and both are rated with the highest safety scores in all metrics by the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety. And last but not least, both of these cars are capable of in excess of 30 miles to the gallon on the highway and rank highly in their class for overall fuel efficiency. So now we have an idea as to their similarities, let's take a look at what sets these two apart. And we'll start by lining the two of them up next to each other and taking a look at the dimensions. Without a tape measure, it might be hard to see, but the Outback is slightly wider than the Forester, to the tune of almost 2 inches. That's not a lot, but the Outback is substantially longer, at 189.6 inches compared to the Forester's 180.9. So if you have a short garage, the Forester might be the better fit. Despite the styling suggesting that the Forester is much taller, in reality the two are only 3/10 of an inch apart, though if you have the base model Forester which has no roof rails, it would actually be shorter than the Outback. Most Forester models feature a standard moonroof, though the total passenger volume of 103.3 cubic feet is still much larger than many of its competitors. By comparison to the Outback, with 108.1 cubic feet on most models, or 104.5 with the moonroof, it's still slightly more capacious than the Forester. With the rear seats up, the Outback has a slight edge in cargo space, with 35.5 cubic feet compared to the Forester's 34.4. However, fold the seats down, and they're both practically the same. Inside the Forester, there's an emphasis on simple controls and driver-centric ergonomics. Inside the Outback, you'll find a softer, more premium interior, with high-quality wood grain effect trim on higher models. Subaru's Starlink touchscreen infotainment, standard across the board, allows in-car app connectivity through a wireless link to your smartphone. Most models feature dual-zone climate control, and limited trims also include heated front and rear seats, a great feature if you have kids fighting to be in the front. The Outback also features a push-button speech recognition system, allowing you to control your audio, climate control, and navigation by voice, keeping your hands on the wheel and eyes on the road. The last time we did one of these comparisons, one of the points that I made was that when you compare the Outback and the Forester, the Outback is quieter, smoother, and a little bit more relaxing to drive. A big part of this is because the Outback shares the bones of Subaru's legacy sedan, which has kept families safe and comfortable for over 25 years. Now that we've seen how the Outback drives, let's take a look at a Forester. One of the first things you notice if you get into a Forester right after getting into an Outback is, just like last time, the Forester is lighter. And when you have a lighter car, and if you give it an engine like this, the Forester XT's 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, oh, it's a lot of fun.